Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the English Binh Phuoc radio, television station, and newspaper. We have top story today. Visit Phước Long to enjoy unique coffee. Cần Quay from Bình Phước available for tourists. Politburo discusses review of resolution on Hanoi Capital Region's development. The Republic of Korea removed heightened COVID-19 control measures on arrival from Vietnam. Vietnam potential destination for investment in digital transformation. Foreign arrival to Vietnam surged in March. Ladies and gentlemen, enjoying coffee in a unique form, heated in an alcohol slum, had recently appeared as cafe around Phước Long town in Binh Phuoc province.
Pure coffee with condensed milk and sugar is placed in a ceramic bowl and then heated by an alcohol lamp. Under the gentle heat of the lamp, the coffee boils and emits a complex aroma. This is how many people in Phước Long now drink their coffee.
Khi mà mình đốt nóng lên nó sôi thì những cái tinh cà phê nó bốc lên. Nó bốc lên thì đương nhiên.
I really like this kind of coffee as it's both strange and delicious. The hot coffee is quite fragrant and making your own cup feels very special.
Khác nhau của mỗi người. Nó quyện vào thì nó làm cho mình cảm giác rất là thích. Nó kích thích rất là nhiều.
In the chilly atmosphere of the early morning, with a cup of hot, fragrant coffee, many business and life stories are shared by coffee lovers. Moments of relaxation, sipping on a cup of coffee with friends and relatives, allow time to chat about work and life and helps people become closer to each other.
Cần Quay is a specialty of some of Vietnam ethnic minority group. It is brewed with this, without distillation, and bring a personal taste.
The Cần Quay of the Satian ethnic minority group in Binh Phuoc province has recently been recognized as the national intangible cultural heritage. This allows local ethnic minority people to continue the traditional craft with peace of mind. We visited the Sears Cần Quay factory in Binh Phuoc, Bù Đăng district, just the right time, when everyone was busy with production. Sears said that in addition to the main ingredient, the bark of the dry dung tree, leaves that used enhance the taste and sweetness. For Cần Quay to be perfect of quality, the quality of the yeast is extremely important. After incubation, on the surface of the glass should appear a layer of chalk with a slight aroma. Cần Quay from Sears production facilities are now ready to go on shelves for tourists to buy.
We are very happy to welcome visitors. Our alcohol is being sold again, so the pandemic is largely controlled. I have been storing quite a lot and now have an opportunity to start sales again. Everyone is excited.
The technique the Satian people use to make Cần Quay has been recognized as the national intangible cultural heritage, which is the practical significance for the cultural heritage of the community and contributes to maintaining, preserving, and promoting the value of cultural heritages in Vietnam in general and Binh Phuoc in particular. The fact that the Quay has been recognized as a national intangible cultural heritage makes the Satian people more motivated to overcome the difficulties in reopening tourism.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Police Bureau held a meeting on April the 1st to discuss a project to review the 10-year implementation of a resolution issued by the 11th Annual Politburo on orientation and talk for the development of the Hanoi Capital Region in the 2011-2020 period.
Members of the Politburo recognized the capital's achievements after decades of implementing the resolution, especially in the economic sector. The building and ratification of the party and political system has been implemented effectively. However, they also pointed to a number of shortcomings in the work with some uncompleted targets. Addressing the meeting, Party General Secretary Binh Phuoc said that the city should be deeply aware of its special importance, position, and role. He stressed that on the foundation of the new resolution, the capital law should be amended and supplemented in line with the spirit of the resolution so as to deal with new problems in the current reality.
The Republic of Korea Disease Control and Prevention Agency had officially removed Vietnam from the list of countries subjected to tightened COVID-19 control measures.
The agency said in a statement that during its 80th meeting on March 31st, after analyzing COVID-19 risks from each country and the number of infections among arrivals in the Republic of Korea, the Republic of Korea Disease Control and Prevention Agency decided to remove Vietnam, Myanmar, and Ukraine out of the list. Earlier, the Republic of Korea issued a decision to list Vietnam among the countries subjected for strengthened medical supervision as part of its measures to fight the pandemic. Accordingly, from April 1st, travelers from Vietnam, vaccinated against COVID-19 or not, will have to take mandatory 7-day quarantine. Besides, flights from Vietnam to the Republic of Korea will be allowed to carry passengers equivalent to only 60% of their capacity.
Vietnam enjoyed trade surplus of $809 million in the first quarter of 2021, according to General Statistics Office.
In the first quarter of this year, total trade value topped $176 billion, up 14% year-on-year, including exports of $88.58 billion. In the early January-March period, the country imported $87.77 billion worth of products, a rise of nearly 16% over the same time last year. In the first 3 months of this year, the U.S. was the largest export market of Vietnam, followed by China. In order to promote export activities in the time to come, the Ministry of Industry and Trade advised trade associations and businesses to apply preventive measures to avoid scams, while carefully choosing banks for payment in the current period and optimizing advantages from 15 free trade agreements between Vietnam and partners to diversify their markets. The ministry has directed trade officers in European countries to support businesses to switch import-export activities from Russia and Ukraine to suitable markets in the region.
A forum to promote foreign investment into Vietnam seems a new era of digital transformation and green transition took place in London recently as part of the Vietnam Days in UK 2022.
Addressing the forum, Vietnam's Deputy Minister of Industry and Trade Trần Quốc Khánh said, along with the boom in online payments involved by fintech firms in recent times, Vietnam is confident towards the goal of substantive digital transformation in the near future. Participants were updated on Vietnam's economic situation, as well as investments and trade opportunities brought by the UK-Vietnam Free Trade Agreement, which officially took effect from...
That's all for news today. Thank you for watching BPTV News. Goodbye and see you next time.